That's a lot of red on that character portrait. Oh no.
It's mostly red.
Welcome to Destination Divergence. Episode
Nice.
nice.
Episode nice.
This is the Might, Metal, and Magic group who are on the plane of ice. So recently, you finally tracked down and killed Durastaran, who you found inside an ancient draconic prophecy temple of sorts. The prophecy seemed to have been scrawled into the walls and floor everywhere, and it was sitting in a scab at the bottom of hell, where hell was trying to drown it out while it fought back with its divine power. Durastaran was waiting for you, beginning some sort of spell. As you fought him and killed him, it turns out this is what he wanted all along, and the characters were unable to determine this ahead of time, unfortunately. And so, with his final breath, he finished the spell, which required a great amount of violence and combat between the forces of good and evil, and the sacrifice of his own life to bring back Raktul Kesh to the rage of war. Thankfully, due to some quick thinking by Leroy and Berkana, you're able to dispel some of the spell as it was being cast. There were 12 fragments that could be individually dispelled. You guys got them down to 6 together. A significant reduction in this thing's strength, and as far as you know, 12 wasn't even the full capability to begin with. So what once would have been a god being summoned back to Earth, something lesser is summoned. Still something of terrifying strength, with control over violence, combat, and suffering itself. Spawning weapons all over its body and around it just by thought. It began flinging endless streams of weapons at you. And so, again, with quick thinking, you plane shifted away to the only plane you currently have access to, Rizia, the plane of ice. You are atop a series of extremely frigid mountains, a range of mountains. All you can see on all sides are mountains and glaciers, everything covered in snow and frost. It's cold here. That should go without saying. I believe right at the end of last session, Leroy started a bonfire with Create Bonfire, which is concentration, but is providing you guys with a little bit of heat for now.
Is my very, very hot dagger providing any heat?
That's a good point. Your very, very hot dagger. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. 20.
It's extremely hot, but you're able to hold on to it for now. I will say, if you continue to hold on to it, it's gonna do every round it'll do 1d4 fire damage to you.
Ow.
So that's up to you how long you want to hold on to it.
Can I put it in a pocket
You might.
and let it just be warm?
You can put it, yeah, if you don't want to hold it in your hand, you can put it somewhere else. That's fine. I'll just give
But
you
it'll still
1d4
deal
for
with
now, though.
damage.
So 1d4 was a 4 on fire damage for you. And yeah, I mean, if it's not directly in your hand, if you have some sort of other place you can put it that hopefully would be in less contact with your skin, might be better off.
So looking around, where have we landed?
You've landed partway up one of these massive mountains that is in the giant range. There is you're like in a little pocket on that mountain with a cliff face near you heading directly down quite a long ways, and then like a winding, not quite path, but like different snow drifts up the mountain away from you. The air is frigid. It is currently snowing, and there is no sky you can see that is not full of gray clouds.
Alright, so where did that take us?
Somewhere cold.
The plane of ice.
Fuck.
Can you get us out of here?
In 24 hours?
Brr.
I still have 9 more days on my road, so I can take us out of here.
As you guys sit, as you all sit in the snow and the freezing winds, you're thankful for the fire that was provided to you by Leroy, offering a little bit of heat against the cold, at least. And speaking of that cold,
it is cold not to show up in time for D&D.
the welcome. Hello. I just gave a bit of a recap and described your situation. You're on the side of a very large mountain with a mountain range all around you. Everything covered in snow, and the sky is full of dark clouds.
All right. It's a pretty long recap. I mean, half an hour.
It's true. Yeah, it was a very long recap.
It's almost like we waited half an hour for you.
Almost like that, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we're not
No.
that good
Fuck
people,
you.
right?
Thank you all, and fuck you, Karen.
Fair enough.
Those of you who, let's see, do any of you happen to be wearing like cold protective gear? I remember you guys picked some up recently.
I have cold weather clothes that I would be taking out of my backpack because it's fucking cold.
It is fucking cold.
I was gonna say no because we just got out of fucking hell.
Yep.
I will put in a word for my skin is made of something called hellfire.
Indeed, which gives you resistance to fire.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Now rolled.
Mechanically, as it gives you tiefling traits, it gives you resistance to fire.
I do see Eli has cold weather clothes.
Yes, I believe.
Used to extreme temperatures. Oh, Ashley's not even here?
Nope, Ashley's not here. Well, because she called out this time. Ahead of time.
And you call me a schmuck.
Well, that's the reason we waited, is because I usually don't even run D&D with 2 people down, but I figured you'd be here eventually, so.
True, I am reliable.
Anyways, yeah, it is cold. You guys do have the little bonfire that Leroy has created, which is keeping the heat away for now, so this might be a good opportunity to get changed if you have gear. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty bad.
Dross does not have cold weather gear, but he has... Oh, I do have cold weather clothing, actually.
You're also resistant to cold, so extra double.
Resistant to cold and wearing cold weather clothing.
Please, God, can I have a cloak?
Can anyone check my character sheet while I'm getting my laptop set up to see if I have to?
Your character sheet's a mess, by the way.
I see.
You do have cold weather clothes, though.
I do see that.
Hey, Pug, I'm gonna put those on then.
All right. So I think I might just leave Berkana then.
Is Berkana actually asking for a cloak?
Yes.
Well, mine is my size.
You think she cares at this point?
King size operator.
Let's see. 10 or lower is a no. Above 10 is a yes. All right, Joss will give you his cloak.
I was gonna say, do you want to freeze to death out here?
No, I want you to freeze to death out here.
Wow.
But then we freeze to death out here.
Fine.
Because she has plane shift.
I guess you can have my cloak.
Our freeze to death. No, if Berkana dies,
thank you.
I get her fort legally.
Somehow.
Don't remind.
All right.
Sensitive property of loot.
Berkana just barely escapes fated death, and now everyone's talking about Berkana dying again.
Well, now Berkana has a Dross-sized winter cloak.
Hell yeah.
I will wrap myself up in it and sit next to the fire and
2 or 3 times.
try to sleep until I get my spell slots back.
All right. You guys have so that's everybody in the party, right? Eli has cold weather clothing, I'm assuming, because you got that in Thalios. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he does.
So everyone in the party is in some way resistant against the cold. The different ways that can be accomplished are cold weather clothing, being resistant to cold damage, or being a creature naturally adapted to cold climates, such as something that lives in the Arctic, etc. Otherwise, just to let you know what would have happened if you didn't fulfill those conditions, it would be a Constitution saving throw every 10 minutes versus exhaustion. So you would be down pretty fast.
On average, you're dead in 2 hours.
Exactly. You'd be down bad.
Technically, Mountainborn gives me 2 of those.
Hog. That's true. That's pretty true. So you're fine for now, but it's still extremely uncomfortable. It's not necessarily sleeping conditions, but you can try. You do have a fire that Leroy can maintain, I guess.
True. I want to say we've slept through worse, but I don't know if we have. This is real fucking bad.
Can you use Fabricate to make us a igloo or some shit?
Oh fuck! Can I use Fabricate to make an igloo?
Or some shit.
Or some shit.
I probably can't use Fabricate to make some shit.
Yeah, that's more of an organic process.
True.
However, if I sleep, I can make create food and water.
Which will make some shit.
Exactly. Let's see. Now I don't have Fabricate, but I do have an assembly apparatus.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fabricating items. It doesn't say anything about fabricating using snow, though.
Well,
You know what? I'm desperate. I want to try it anyway.
All right. Go for it.
It is a raw material.
Let's see. I assume I need to overcharge it, right?
uncooked.
Let's see. Do I care about it being an action? How long does it take otherwise? You know, we're just going to use both effects because cool, I'm not going to take the damage. And then 1 fabricate. Doesn't work if I click the button there. I have to find the button here. Bam. There we go. That's a
So what are you making with Fabricate? Apologies.
I want to turn or attempt to turn the ice around us into an igloo.
Okay. That makes sense to me. I think that's doable. I think to make something that's large enough for everybody, I guess you could make a 10-foot igloo. That would work. That's basically like tiny hut, right? Or is that 10-foot
How
radius?
big tiny hut is?
Layman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Like, don't get killed while traveling spell.
It's pretty
I
good.
mean, I can do it in like thirds with multiple fabricates. And make a really big igloo. Or would that be called a big loo?
A big loo. Oh, no.
No, that's something on ships.
With multiple fabricates, you can make a bigger one, sure.
Yes, I'm gonna use 2 fabricates to see how big that gets it.
Let me pop you over to the actual scene here as well.
And I'm gonna take a bunch of damage.
Pog. That is pretty pog. We love damage.
On the bright side, this won't straight up kill me. On the downside, that's like half my remaining health.
Yeah, pog.
But we're alive.
Thriving even.
Some might call it that.
Because you did the fabricate thingy. And you maxed it and shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Bummer.
Oh, well.
Happens.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I had fallen over, you guys have healing spells for me, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Actually.
you used them too.
Here.
Would you have used them? Who knows?
This is
Let's
where
try.
y'all are at.
That's
Oh.
fair. That's fair.
I am in control of 2 evil characters currently. That's a big area for.
Oh.
So there is a
I don't
cliff
like this.
above you and a cliff edge there that you can't see over from your current position. But you're on like a bit of a cliff here in a little pocket in the mountain. It's not particularly safe, to put it nicely. Let me put everybody actually on solid ground. There you go.
Fascinating.
Not safe, you say.
I imagine it was out in like a field of snow. Oh shit.
Nope, you're on like the side of a mountain. Cliff below you, a cliff above you.
Well,
We're in some steep shit.
we're also surrounded by an igloo, probably.
Yeah, you could kind of build the igloo into the side of this pocket here. That
Yeah.
would probably save you a little bit of material, and therefore you'd make a slightly larger igloo. We could probably say that, like, so let's see, you made it like a how large?
2 fabricates worth of size.
Okay, let's say that because you also managed to fit it into the wall as well. That it'll be this big, and it'll be like here, kind of tucked into the wall.
Yoink.
So plenty of space for all of you to fit, tucked a little bit away from the cold.
Nice. Well, I was going to have Eli give Dross flight and have Dross go scout. But if we have shelter, it's looking like short resty time.
It makes sense.
If you'd prefer to nap more quickly, I can help with that.
I don't know if I need that. I mean, I could scout if we need scouting. With the extra time, but I don't care.
Right, I will save my spell slot then.
Yeah. Might as well save your spell slot for now.
I like that you morphed from Drosten to Nick halfway through that.
I don't know, man. I'm still working on this accent. It's only been 3 years.
That's true.
As you sort of tunnel out this area into the snowy cliff face and make yourself an igloo here, especially as all of you fill into the igloo and it starts to warm up a bit, and bits of it start not quite to melt. It's not like the igloo is going to be collapsing around you or anything like that. It's an igloo, but you do notice your warmth starts to, and then since you dug a little deeper into the snow, you start to be able to see through some of the frost that's on the cliff face, and you realize that it's actually kind of like very frozen snow. It's almost more like ice, but not quite. And you see silhouettes in the ice. Not moving, frozen. But there's something in there.
Nope.
Hmm.
Don't like that one bit.
I'll look at it. I'll inspect it. I'm not gonna get too close though.
Make me a perception check.
Perception. Could I argue for investigation?
I'll allow that, sure.
Hog.
Holy fuck.
Well, I'll save it. I'll save it.
I took the liberty of adding my glasses modifier to that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You inspect this wall from a few different angles. You zoom in a few places with your goggles to let you see things up close. That helps you look through the sort of fractured nature of the ice a little bit and get a better picture of what you're seeing beyond. And you see these are bodies in the ice. The couple,
oh my god, it's like Everest.
The couple closest to you are dwarves. But beyond, there is something much larger, deeper into the ice that I'm only revealing because of the natural 20.
I'll kind of turn to the others and point down. Hey, there's some dead dwarves and some really big dead shit down here.
What?
I love really big dead shit. Are we sure it's dead though?
It's entombed in ice, so yeah. I mean, how long
Doesn't
is
mean
it
anything
been
on a
frozen
plane of
here?
ice.
If you were trapped in here, would you be dead?
Yes, but I'm not native to this plane.
It's probably dead.
I like the
Let me
confidence.
see as I peer in. Where is? Have you posted the picture somewhere yet?
Of what? The things?
What? I just
What?
said there are two dwarf bodies in the wall and some sort of large silhouette that Drost made out that you haven't determined the shape of yet.
Oh, I thought you said that he did because of the nat 20.
Because of the nat 20, he revealed the giant silhouette.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So wait, is it a giant or is it a silhouette?
It is a silhouette that is massive. And therefore giant. Big McLarge huge.
Oh, you should
Wink.
have said that makes it more sense. That makes more sense.
Do we want to try to get the dwarves out? We don't know. Maybe they have shit, maybe they're not dead, I don't know. I don't care.
These are legitimate options.
I will ritually cast detect magic. Wait, how deep in are these dwarves?
Wink.
A few feet.
Wow.
Can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Would ice count as like wood or dirt?
I'd say it's probably somewhere around that. Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I will ritually take 10 minutes and cast detect magic.
All right.
And see if the dwarves have anything useful on them. Well, see if I can even notice if they have anything magic on them.
All right.
I mean, they got
can't
here,
Leroy
so I
just
assume they do, but
do that all the time?
oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
That's possible, but I mean, if you're still, I guess maybe now that you're in the igloo, you don't need to maintain the fire. So that's true. That's pretty true.
Fire does help form up igloos.
Does.
So that's up to you if you want to get rid of the fire for it.
Yeah, I'll drop it for a bit.
I mean, or we could just continue resting, and I cast detect magic. Either way,
Cool, whatever. Up to you.
I cast detect magic. I want to be useful.
All right. You can see a little more clearly with Detect Magic up because they do indeed have some magical items.
Ooh.
Each of them bears a horned helmet that glows with a bit of magic on it. No particular school, but they appear to be some form of enchanted item. And each bears a hammer that appears enchanted as well. Like one side of the hammer is flat, and then it's got like a pick side as well.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. DM, question.
Yeah.
I have a heat source.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work in this kind of situation? Can I heat specific? Can I cause specific things to be heated?
I suppose that would make sense. Because you use it to forge.
Could I? Yeah. So basically, only instead of whatever the fucking cantrip is, where you can like dry things and dust them and
Prestidigitation.
yeah, instead of prestidigitate, where you can do a bunch of shit, it basically you pick an object and warm it, or just increases temperature.
Yeah, makes sense. Kind of like a more limited heat metal kind of deal, like a
Limited produce flame.
Yeah, because it's enough.
Instead of flame.
It's enough that I can work metals in the field, but like I don't want to get shit that hot because, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just advise Drost to be careful if he tries to do that.
I would say if this is you improvising something, I might make you roll for it. But I think it's probably possible.
It's certainly possible. Okay, I'll just keep it in mind.
It's up to you.
All right, I'll just wait until we see if we want to like actually try to free people or not. I can also use it to warm people though, potentially.
Or just burn them.
Or just
cook them from the
burn
inside
them. Getting a little warm in here.
out. Cantrip cause fever.
Oh my god.
Melt flesh.
Pretty
Jesus.
sure there's a plague spell for cause fever.
Makes sense. What are you guys doing in this igloo of yours?
Short resting.
Yeah. Trying to
Yeah,
find
that sounds good first.
All right. So you all settle in for a bit of a short rest. The igloo is keeping you moderately warm, at least warmer than the outside is, and you all have some way to resist the cold, one way or another. There's warm clothing, or Drost is just fucking built different. And so you don't have to make too many checks out here to resist the cold, fortunately. However, as you sit in this igloo, you start to hear some shifting above you. I'll say Milos hears it first. With your
Lord of shifting.
22 passive perception. Almost a very soft, low, creaking sound.
Well, I want to try and, I don't know, use hands to shore up the igloo.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make the igloo more fortified so if we get landslid, we don't die.
Gotcha. Do you let the others know why you're standing up and doing this?
Yes. Okay, so like there might be a landslide or a snowslide avalanche, that's the word. I'm not used to the snow. I don't know if we should get out of here or if we should like repair the igloo, but
Oh fuck.
wait, is it just a
May wish to go
solid
deeper
ice
into
wall
that.
behind us?
Yeah, you basically it's not like It's a weird mixture. It's frozen for sure, but it's not like pure ice. It's not like glare ice. It's like very
It's very
packed.
packed snow.
Exactly. It's very packed, extremely solid frozen snow.
So like a snowbank after it's been warm once or twice and then it freezes back over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can always dig our way out if we need to, and like melt our way out. So I'm not worried about getting stuck in here.
I'm more worried about getting crushed to death.
Or sliding off the cliff face. Is there any way for us to anchor down?
The sound continues. It's growing louder.
Eli has a blast scepter. Would that help?
Oh, fuck.
Does that require attunement?
I don't think it does. It's not tuned. But-
Lamau.
Oh, hey, I
Hmm.
thought that cooking pot, speaking of magic items, I can get everyone a meal.
That's pretty pog.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if that's our biggest concern at the moment.
It might not
Here.
be the top concern right now, but if we do get snowed in,
Eli, quite literally, would you care for an egg in this trying time?
It would also, I mean, they would be warm. You could make a warm stew for everybody. It's pretty pog.
True.
Ross, can you melt this tunnel?
I need to heat something to melt down. I mean, like, maybe.
Well, here I can try this and start firebolting the wall to soften it up.
Oh,
And
be careful about that, Bracana.
oh,
Make me an attack
Well,
roll, Bracana.
our other option is getting crushed by whatever's rumbling.
Yes.
Um,
This
Make
is
me-
not a structural substance.
Please roll your firebolt, Bracana.
Burkana?
Bracana.
Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries.
16 roll damage.
Firebolt. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drills a short distance into the ice wall. You can see it like pierce inwards, like a little hole, and then that hole collapses in itself, and a thin crack through the ice forms going upwards.
Whoops. Mistakes might have been made.
I don't know if I want
stopped
to
doing that.
It's fair.
I don't know if I want to melt in now. Should I try it anyways, or no? I shouldn't try it. That's a dumb idea.
Did you left like a door on the igloo, I assume, right? Did you like bury yourselves in or like leave it open?
So I'm thinking old school traditional igloo style where there's like a little so there's, you know how there's like the door thing, right? But the door is actually a tunnel so that the heat stays trapped in.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like that.
Okay. So a little
Because the
tunnel.
goal is warm.
We'll say maybe that little tunnel is here where I don't know why this turned white instead of black like my other one did. There we go. So the little tunnel is there where Leroy is.
Yeah.
I'll just move in so it's not. Yeah. So that's there. Cool. You can see out through that tunnel then that it's starting to snow extremely hard outside. The light's grown dimmer. It's almost enough snow to be hard to see through for a very far distance. Not that you can see very far out of the tunnel anyways. What are you guys doing in these immediate moments here where this groaning sound is growing louder and the crack in the wall is reaching up higher?
Do you guys think we should maybe fly out of here or something?
How close are we to finishing a short rest?
This is probably 40 minutes in.
Fuck.
That's not.
Fuck shit, bitch.
And 58 seconds.
We should likely be prepared to escape if we need to.
I think we should probably get out of here.
We don't know. Maybe it will pass over. We should be prepared for it to not. Or try to
And-
take us with it.
Can
Oh.
anybody create a protective dome or anything? Wilderness.
I just realized something as well.
Uh-oh.
Apologies for just remembering this now, but Burkana, I don't know why this just came to mind now, but you used Wish last session,
Yep.
and you did not duplicate a spell with it.
Yep.
Could I argue it was some form of true resurrection?
Isn't that a 9th level spell?
Not
I
a real
think
spell.
the fact that you passed the blessing back made it a bigger deal than that.
Balls.
And
So-
didn't take necrotic damage right away.
Precisely. So,
Oh wait, doesn't that
Which
mean
would've been
Berkana is also stressed?
a lot of necrotic damage for each spell cast afterwards. I'll say as part of casting that spell, while just to not retcon too much craziness here, Catalina and you were in like this, divine rush where that effect didn't happen yet. The spell was still active. Now the spell has ceased. This is when the trigger for the rest of the casting happens. So you're now under stress, and you take necrotic damage when you cast spells. Leveled spells only.
Great.
Cantrips don't count.
All right, then I wouldn't have cast detect magic.
Yeah, that's fair. In addition, your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days.
Wait, isn't there a save associated with that?
Isn't there a what?
Isn't there a save associated with that?
I feel like there should be a save.
There is this effect just happens. There is a chance that you also can never cast Wish again. That is where the chance comes in. So for 6 days, you will have 3 strength.
But Connor, why are you looking like such a weak ass bitch?
Good question.
For
We're
each of those
safe now.
days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time decreases by 2 instead of 1. So that could be 3 days but you're already in a pretty stressful situation, so this first day is not going great for you. In addition, there's a 33% chance that you are unable to cast Wish ever again. So go ahead and roll me a D100, Berkana, and if it's 33 or lower, big rip.
Big rip. Huge.
All right, you're fine. You still have the spell.
Fucking
I was-
sweaty.
I really was. I knocked on my table before I hit roll.
You got it though. You have those debuffs, but you do successfully still have the spell. I just want to make sure we did cover that because that's a very important part of Wish. All right.
Fair enough.
So Berkana's not looking so hot. Well, particularly, you're all looking pretty cold right now, actually. So, snow's falling. The cliff above you is starting to shift. What are you doing?
Okay. Real quick, we do not have space for Eli to polymorph into something that can carry everyone.
I can cast fly on 4 of us or 3.
I still have boots of flying.
Yep, Berkana has boots of flying. Eli does not have a high enough spell slot to give everyone else fly.
I have a 5th level. How many can he give fly?
2 people.
Well, that's enough then, right?
If you can do the other 2, then yes, that's enough.
Yeah, I can do the other 3. Even.
All right.
Yeah, so Eli could just fly himself, and Leroy could fly everyone else.
Yep.
That works.
All right, everyone, go. Zoom.
You guys come up with this plan rapidly. You cast these spells and all scramble out of the
It's like
tunnel,
a Disney
I guess.
movie.
You have to like army crawl really fast through the tunnel to get out. Dross probably like Kool-Aid Man's through on his way out because he's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dross could just go out first.
That works too. Actually, yeah, that would be faster. Dross just barrels through first, makes a bigger opening for everyone. The cold air hits you, and it's terrible again. It's so much colder out here than it was in the igloo. You immediately regret leaving, but then you're immediately thankful you left, because the second you all fly out of there, the cliff face above, specifically the northern part there, caves in over the igloo, completely sealing it, burying it in snow.
Good fuck.
The
So,
storm is extreme here at the moment. Like I said, there are winds and snow that are hard to see through. You only have a visibility of 60 feet currently. You have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on hearing because it's just loud winds. It is light. Everything is pretty much lightly obscured currently. It's just hard to see even close to you. Pretty nasty storm you're in.
I swear to God, if you actually throw a really powerful ancient white dragon at us, I will.
why would you
I don't
bring
know.
that up again?
Because I feel like this is part of the effect of a powerful white dragon.
It's probably part of the effect of Risia.
We are
Alright.
in the plane of birth.
You say Russia?
Yeah, that's the name.
No. Stop that, Nick.
I'm gonna get us killed. Not a punishment.
So if you guys manage to find somewhere else to rest for another 20 minutes or so, you could complete a short rest.
Fucking where?
But
If you four bunker down, I can take a look and see if I can find someplace.
All right.
Okay, have fun. Don't die.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a quick survey, Mr. DM, and see if I can spot a place for us to camp out.
Okay. You take a peek up over the cliff. I'm assuming you just fly straight up.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Take a peek over the cliff. You can see that up at top of the cliff that's nearest you, the cliff directly to your east here, it kind of flattens out for a bit, and you see what looks to be a little bit of a staircase. And so you fly in that direction and through like a little passageway between two larger cliffs, and you see a little clearing. And inside that clearing, into a cliff wall, you see a massive, what looks to be a stone arch covered in frost and snow, with a tunnel that leads into the cliff face.
Does it look recently traveled? Not that I'd be able to tell because we're in a land of ice and snow,
Before we
and I'm
get
sure.
to that, yes, no.
Oh.
Roll me a perception check.
Roll you a deception check. Got it.
Perception.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I got it.
You see, as you fly up and look around, it's hard to see anything in this place, obviously.
Obviously.
The snow is just too heavy, too thick. But off in the distance, you see a particular storm cloud that looks much darker than the others. Occasionally flashes of lightning. It definitely wasn't there when you started your rest.
How far of a distance?
It's pretty hard to judge right now. But it's definitely significantly closer than it was when you started your rest.
Well, then we should get to that cover. I will fly back, find everyone, and let them know where the covered area is, the castle cave entrance thing. Castle. Fort. Night.
Night.
Indeed.
Cool.
Hey, we found the fucking castle up the hill or some shit. It looks good.
Doesn't look occupied.
Does it matter?
Well, are we in any position to remove the occupants if there are any?
Are we in a position to survive the fucking cold?
Of all people, you're going to complain? Okay.
I'm fine. You fuckers need it.
Yeah. I mean, sort of. I guess we take our chances if it's a dragon or a bunch of ice giants or whatever else lives in big unknown castles.
Snow vampires, maybe?
It's funny you say that,
Yes.
because as you say frost giants, more snow falls off that cliff face,
I hate you so much.
revealing a giant sheen wall of ice with another giant silhouette stuck in the ice of a frost giant frozen in place. It looks like they were like in the middle of like a running animation, you know what I mean? Like they were running somewhere but they just got frozen solid. They're just stuck there mid action in the wall of this
God
cliff.
damn.
Get rolled.
Yeah, get rolled, fucker.
Literally owned.
Someone let me know if that pops out so I can kill it. Alright, let's go to the castle.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, please just don't let me die.
So because you guys can all fly, you can set your own heights to at least 0. Should do it to set yourselves up the cliff. You're at -40 right now.
Forgot how to set my. Oh, that's how.
Yep.
Yoink. Oh.
Little number there. As long as you go above 0, you'll be able to see over the top of that cliff.
Fuck. I forget how to.
Right click your token. There's a number
Aha!
on the left.
Thanks, Dad.
There we go.
No problem.
I don't remember how to rotate my character. I was trying to zoom in and out.
Bloop. There we go. Everybody should be at 0 now.
Alright, let's go this way, let's go this way.
Igloo. You tried.
What? Collides with the wall.
Oh yeah,
What was
that's
the
technically. Let me. Maybe if I move this wall inwards, I should be able to do it.
one.
There's, I mean, it is. You would have to like squeeze through that technically, but you could probably. That is a rock. You're in the.
I'm trying to fly over the dang rock. I have flying.
I mean,
Can I talk to the rock's manager?
I can move you over the rock manually, I guess.
I don't get it, Jordan. This looks like a map for combat, but you said the castle was safe.
You saw a tunnel that goes into it. You didn't see anything else there.
Pretty sure you said it was safe.
What if it's like Among Us? Not
Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory?
So that at the very top there, at the very far north, there's a few spots. If you see them there, the few bricks. That is the tunnel.
So we're going in there, right? This doesn't look like an ambush to anyone.
If anyone wants to look around, you can give me a perception check.
I'll look around
You don't
because
look
I'm
around.
scared.
Because I have 3 HP right now. It should be 1.
You don't see anything around here. It's covered in snow. Everything is pretty packed down and solid here, and there's snow, like fresh snow now piling up on top of the more solid snow you're standing on. You do note that the gate is very large. Large enough for a very large creature to move through. Doesn't necessarily look built by small creatures. Maybe very
large
ambitious
in
ones.
dross, or
So you can see it up there, up north. It is 30 feet wide, probably about 50 feet tall.
And it looks manufactured, not natural.
Looks manufactured.
Very large in a legal sense.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving forwards.
All right.
I'm gonna follow
I'm
dross.
staying behind.
Yep.
I guess if are other people's you're just staying behind me.
Yeah. Sorry
Good
for
enough.
the confusion.
I was like, if no one else is going forward, then I'll leave Eli behind too, because like don't want to get Eli killed while Ashley is in here.
Eli?
EIO.
Are you entering the tunnel?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I guess I was waiting for something to happen.
Nope. Nothing's happening.
All right. I'm gonna pop into the tunnel.
Okay, it is dark in there. Do you have dark vision?
I have tons of dark vision.
Perfect. So you can see. Do you have like enhanced dark vision, like bright vision, or do you have normal dark vision?
I have normal dark vision. Eli has 120 feet. Oh, I have 120 feet as well. We both have 120 feet.
Yeah, but Leroy has bright vision. Do anyone else have bright vision?
Leroy can see.
Has it been less than 8 hours since we entered the scab?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have normal dark vision cast.
Okay, so you have normal dark vision. I can.
I think I still have light beams coming from my eyes.
Yes, you
do,
still
but
have
you still have a
eyes.
flashlight. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, it's hard to make out details in here with normal dark vision, but Leroy can see that around the inside of the arch that you've entered through is writing in some kind of runes that I don't believe Leroy recognizes.
If they're not common, I don't recognize them.
They're not common, certainly.
I don't recognize them.
You mentioned them?
Hey, there's some runes here. I don't know why I moved to that one sentence. But yeah, I'd bring them up.
Assume that I can't read the runes because I'm bad at runes.
I can't.
What languages do you know?
Celestial.
Nope, not that. Yeah, who would take a look at them, and what languages do you know?
So can I not see these because I just have normal dark vision?
You didn't notice them, but Leroy did. So because Leroy was able to notice them, they could be pointed out to you.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
take
you
a
could
look at
get,
them.
really close and, all that shit. Maybe have Bracana shine flashlight eyes on them.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Dross,
Shed
you
some
recognize
light on the
these
situation.
as giant ruins.
I suspect it as such.
They say, wrapping around the inside of the arch, "Children of Ilara, welcome and find rest."
Oh, it's a greeting for someone who's not us.
Can I do a
Spelled
religion?
like this.
Yeah, does that name ring any?
This would be a
Could it
history
be
check
reading
if you want.
first?
Oh, okay. Only plus 11 instead of plus 17.
History. Fuck.
Dross, I'll give you advantage because it is giant related. I think that's fair. Bracana is able to fill in your gaps though. Bracana, despite you
Boink.
Heyo.
God damn it. Despite you not knowing ancient giant runes, this is still a key part of just ancient history and sort of the powers that be. Ilara was an ancient mage, essentially. An ancient giant mage from many tens of thousands of years ago. And she traveled to Rizia in order to study it and was essentially the sole ancestor of the frost giants themselves. So by children of Ilara, they just mean frost giants, basically.
Oh shit, I suddenly want to explore this. Well, it's probably not her workshop, but I want to find out now.
Workshop? Did someone say workshop?
Well, Mage's Tower.
Oh, that's less exciting, but still exciting.
This tunnel extends far beyond any of your dark visions.
Well, keep flying then.
Well, do you want to stop and get your short rest in, or do you want to fly and drop the
Is
short
it
rest?
Warm or?
It's if you move a little bit of a ways into it, it starts to get a little warmer than the outside, but it's never warm. It's just less cold.
I would like to finish the short rest. I think it's important for us to recover our HP.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take a couple back, even though casting them will hurt me.
Gotta love
Health
Wish.
is a resource. You only need one.
I only have one.
Exactly.
All right. So you guys spend the remaining 20 or so minutes in there, and you finish a short rest.
I would like to use Eli's Song of Rest feature to add a D12 to everyone's short rest healing.
One healing. Just go ahead and roll that d12 early and heal it.
Oh, is it their own roll?
What's up?
Oh, I thought I rolled for my own d12.
Oh yeah, everyone gets a d12. You roll your own. Yep.
Pug.
So you got it. You had an extra 4. I guess an extra 9, and so on. Then you can start hitting those short rest dice too. Get those hit dice going.
I don't think I got hit after I got power word healed. So.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay.
So the only thing I had down was spell slots.
Dice ASMR.
Yep.
Can I also throw some of my spell storing items in there for more healing?
If you're out of hit dice, or if everyone's out of hit dice.
I'm not out of hit dice, but I want to save some hit dice potentially.
That's up to you.
Is it a new day?
It is not an. I mean, it's a short rest.
Yeah, but it could have crossed midnight.
It does not cross midnight.
35, 41, 50.
Almost back up to full with all of my hit dice.
43.
Maybe Milos could drop some healing on Leroy. Nice.
Yeah, I'll throw my dagger over to Leroy.
Stab.
Actually, I'm gonna use one more. There we go. I'm topped up. It's got 4 charges left, and it's a D8 plus 5. This is doing my character that likes throwing daggers.
How much was that then? 12?
What?
Milos didn't roll any for you.
Oh, I'll roll. Sure. 6, then 12. So that's 18 for the first 2.
Oh, that's plenty. That's plenty.
Okay. Great.
Hog.
Oh,
So, the end of the short rest. So you guys are all in here. And how far into the tunnel do you think you would have gone before you settled down? I don't think too far, or else you'd lose the short rest. Maybe...
How much is fly? 60 feet? It's probably like 100 feet in.
Alright, so just to mark how deep into the tunnel you are, I'm going to use height again, even though it's technically not necessary. So just go ahead and mark your height as your distance into the tunnel beyond the edge of the map. It's like 100 feet or whatever. So we can keep track of it.
You want to say... Sure, let's do 100.
Towards the end of the long rest, within the last few minutes, you start to hear thunder outside, repeatedly, crashing. You hear several more avalanches happen outside. The snow grows even more intense, and even inside this tunnel, the cold begins to grow deeper.
It is fucking cold here.
And the long rest completes.
Short rest.
Long rest.
Short rest.
Short rest, short rest, short rest, short rest, short rest,
Short rest.
short rest, short rest.
Long rest. Long rest. New day. Long rest. New day.
A Ludwig-sized rest.
damn. That's pretty short.
Really,
That's the shortest rest.
Ayo.
Hey yo. All right. Well, if that's the case, I mean, time to start exploring, right? Poggers?
True.
We're stuck here for a while, so we might as well look around the cave.
Yeah.
I guess.
The light from the edge of the tunnel grows dim.
Well, no. going to.
Yeah, it's night out.
Even more reason to explore deeper in the tunnel.
Does it look like it's night, or does it look like someone just obscured the entrance to the tunnel?
Roll me a perception check. You're about 100 feet away.
I have
It's got
a
120 feet of
of
dark vision. It's true, but still.
of devil sight, right?
Yeah,
I got
but
a lot
it's
of
hard
features.
you're trying to determine if the shadow outside is from one thing or another.
I
That's
just
still
want to
perception.
believe it's night.
Pretty good perception, though.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
It looks
pretty good.
like that's pretty good perception. It looks like, I mean, it looks extremely stormy outside. It looks
Daniels.
like whatever storm has been approaching has arrived, completely blotting out the light above. Not so much that it's impossible to see, but making everything dim light at this point.
I see.
All right.
Guys, I think whatever storm's approaching has finally arrived.
Well, let's explore deeper in so we can stay away from the exposure.
Probably a good idea. Do you think they've heard of asbestos here? I really hope they have.
Because it's such a good insulator.
Right.
As you guys say that, you hear a flash of thunder outside the tunnel, and a wave of pressure rolls down the tunnel towards you. And I'd like everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, it's
I'm so good at dex saving throws. Uh-oh. Oh, Eli's fine. I did
Eli is
not
so good at dex saving throws.
get my charges of Indomitable back, so I can't re-roll that.
That sucks for you.
Well, hell.
Well,
Hail. All right, so going down the list, Milos passed, Leroy failed, Drost
What?
failed. Yep. Eli passed. Arcana failed. Those who failed take 30 mixed thunder and cold damage, and you are thrown against the wall. Leroy, with your position, you moved, we'll say 10 feet to the wall, which means there were 50 feet remaining in the push, which means you take an additional 18 bludgeoning damage as you are smashed against the wall. And that repeats for everybody else who failed. So Milos, you managed to not get pushed. Eli also does not get pushed. Drost, you get pushed. You were a little farther away from the wall. We'll say, 30 feet. So you take 13 bludgeoning damage as you smash against the wall. And Makana, pretty similar. What's up? 15 bludgeoning
how much
damage.
of that was
How much?
thunder
15?
and how much was cold?
Yes. So, for what did Rakana ask as well?
15 for me?
15 bludgeoning, 30 thunder and cold.
Ow, that literally took half my health.
Hog.
Almost. But still, what the fuck?
Gaming?
I'm gonna keep going deeper in because that hurt.
Wink.
You notice that this wave of pressure that hit you seemed to extend far into the distance down the tunnel.
We're fucked.
This fucking bug really loves my monitor right now. Get the fuck out. What did Drost ask? Drost, you asked. It is 17 cold, 13 thunder, and then the rest was bludgeoning.
Okay, so 13 plus 8.
8, yeah.
21, so that brings me down to 129. Thank you.
No problem. And
Stone's Endurance.
Yep.
Because I get a bunch of those now.
we're going to enter initiative so we can keep track of the turn order here.
Okay.
Whether you guys decide to run or fight is up to you. I obviously recommend one over the other, but
Fight.
Are you going to tell us which one?
well,
Didn't
I did say the
sound-
wave of pressure seemed to extend far beyond into the tunnel, and you have no idea how long this tunnel is.
Sounds like run.
It's up to you. Everyone can roll for initiative, please.
Oh, thank you.
Initiative. Bonk. Bonk.
You said phone.
Oh, shit.
All right, so we're starting the combat. I don't know why it bumped everyone up, but there we go. It would start with Eli. What's Eli doing?
Oh, fuck.
Probably not the time.
Eli is looking through his spells and
That's fair.
trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
So much fear as soon as that music kicked in. Guy is here to kill us all.
Fuck, if I cast anything concentration, that'll drop our fly. Oh wait, just Eli's fly.
Just Eli's fly. That's true.
We're gonna start with an Eli classic. How far away does this go? Synaptic static.
On what? Do we see anything to fight? Like,
The entrance of the tunnel.
Oh, you guys would all be thrown against the walls, by the way. So maybe we put you like here. That. Like just plus the 100, you know, from that.
Yeah, that wave came from the entrance, right?
It did.
So Eli's just gonna throw a synaptic static at the entrance of the tunnel.
Just drop it right at the entrance.
Yep.
Okay. That does not hit
I haven't-
anything.
Unless his 120 feet dark vision is enough for him to see some target.
Is 120 feet dark vision would allow him to see that there is no target at the entrance. Whatever this is came from slightly beyond the entrance somewhere. Or possibly more than slightly beyond.
Alright, then can I throw with the outer edge being right at the entrance, like outside?
Bro, what? With the outer edge thing? Sorry?
The synaptic static?
Yeah, if you click the spell, you should have a template you can place to like show
Oh.
exactly what you.
Oh, because I didn't click it yet. So like right here-ish.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you could drop there if you want.
Alright. And that's that.
And you have no idea if that worked or not.
Nope, but he's also going to retreat, let's say 40 feet. So I'll put him behind Can I put him behind Burkana? I'm trying.
That's
Oh,
outside
no.
the map technically, but
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't put him outside the
It
map.
would be, you could do that, but
Let's put it plus 140. There you go.
all right, Milos.
oh. I can only see 60 feet.
Yep. So you can't even see the entrance from where you are, unless you move closer to it, because you do have 60-foot fly speed right now.
Yeah. Do I get the sense that something dangerous is outside?
Oh yeah, Milos, with
we
your
should-
extremely high passive perception, you feel like you're being watched.
That sense is called pain from getting blasted.
Oh wait, was I supposed to take half damage after having saved that? Because I totally forgot.
Yes.
How much was that? 30 mix,
30,
right?
30 mix.
15?
Yep. Down to 15.
Okay.
And you didn't.
Oh.
You actually
No,
didn't
total.
hit the wall, so you'd actually be out in the middle
Nope.
still. So that's fine. You're there.
I was on
Um,
the edge to begin with.
Oh, fair enough. Who else saved? It was Eli, right?
Eli saved.
So Eli can still be in the middle, but Eli ran to the wall, so whatever. Works out.
We should probably run, and I'm gonna send it. I can only run so far.
Okay, yeah. So just add the distance to your
Yeah.
trackers.
There's something watching us, by the way. Oh, that's... Why did it add? I can't go 220 feet in a round. There we go.
All right. Anything else, Milos?
Nope. I used my action to dash.
Okay. Leroy.
Yes. Do I see anything out the end of the tunnel?
If you're 100 feet away, you have 120 feet of vision, so 20 feet outside the tunnel. You do not see anything 20 feet outside the tunnel. Except a lot of snow, making it very hard to see.
Right. That's cool. That's pretty cool. That's fine. Let me see if Armor of Agathis is a concentration spell.
I don't believe it is.
Not. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis.
All right.
To sort of suck in some of the frozen ice energy. And gain... What is that? 10 temporary HP?
When a creature casts a spell at first level or higher that is cold related, casts it at 1 level higher.
Ooh.
So, actually...
Oh, that's a 6th level Armor of Agathis?
well, unless you're
Or-
casting it...
No.
You're casting it with
I'm
your
not-
racial trait, right? So it's actually...
Oh, never mind.
So it'd be 3rd level, so 15 hit points, I think.
Hey, Pod. And 15 damage to anything that hits me. I'm getting a little bit spikier.
All right. Anything else, Leroy? Are you running or you stay in place?
Fire nights.
Probably run. I've seen Milos run. I've seen Eli run. Yeah, I'll run. Just the 35 feet down the tunnel. Or do we still have a fly up?
Everyone
Still
still
fly
fly up.
Okay, I will run 60 or fly 60 feet down the tunnel.
All right. Arcana. Actually, pause.
Yeah.
The end of Leroy's
no.
turn.
Oh no.
A wave
Fuck.
of pressure rolls down the tunnel.
Oh, wait.
Oh fuck.
Wait, yes, I'll wait for Leroy.
We
What?
still have fly up Constitution saving throw.
Good point. You would have taken, what was it, 45 damage total? So DC's...
Oh.
22, 23.
But it was
True.
on 2 hits.
it was in 2 groups, actually. So 30 and then you hit the wall for another group. So
Yeah.
I'll just say the
so-
DC is
15
just
and 10?
15 and 10. Yeah, 2 separate hits.
Alright, and I'm just going to check if I have Warcaster. Of course I don't. No, okay. I do have Hellfire Steel Fog. Constitution save, 17. Second
Easy
one, 20.
Easy enough.
Alright, now we get hit again.
Yes. So now, at the end of Leroy's turn, indeed, a wave of pressure rolls down. However, this time, it hits only Leroy, Milos, and Drost. It does not hit the other side of the tunnel completely. So, the 3 on the right, please make me dexterity saves.
Oh, finally.
Thank you for your mercy, kind DM. For not
Leroy
taking me
passes.
out before I even have a chance to move.
Let's take it.
So, Leroy passes. You're only going to take half damage. Let me actually roll that damage now that I think about it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Drost and Milos both fail. The damage total is 20. That is 14 cold, actually, so that's the best it could be for Drost. So
Okay.
6 thunder, 14 cold.
Okay,
And
so
yeah, go ahead and
13, yeah.
take care of that first.
Shit.
And then 2 of you are thrown against the wall immediately to your right, and since you have no space between yourselves and the wall, you take full damage from being knocked back.
Ouch.
Let me just double check the amount of damage. Yes, okay.
Is
Yeah.
this something I could reduce the damage of by using my reaction to cast Featherfall?
I'll allow it.
I will cast Featherfall then.
Okay, I'll just say that ignores this damage then, because you're being thrown at high speed against the wall. You reduce that to a safe speed instead. You take no damage, because Featherfall prevents you from taking falling damage. So you take no damage from the wall impact. And you guys see this wave of pressure and ice and thunder roll extremely far down this tunnel.
We don't see anything like farther at the end of the tunnel that we're running towards, right?
Nope.
Run
I'm
away.
gonna hit Milos all the way down there.
And it goes far beyond Milos.
Fuck. Shit, fuck ass.
Yeah, none of you have a vision of it, but you can hear it pass you and just extend into the distance. Just this whipping, screaming wind that just continues far away from you. It doesn't stop for... It's moving at such high speed, it might as well be like a clap of thunder. It's pretty much the speed of sound, and you don't hear it stop for like seconds.
Oh, it's that stealth game.
Okay, cool. How far away is Leroy at roughly the same spot I am?
Leroy is roughly across from you. Yes.
Oh, another Constitution save.
That's correct.
That's 10 damage. Should be easy.
Yep. You're fine.
I'm gonna take out my fork that's attuned to the to the prime material plane and toss it over to Leroy, because this is bad. This is really bad. I can't do jack shit. So, well, I'm gonna hope for the best, because I'm gonna die here and cast banishment on myself.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's an MMA match.
That's actually really fucking funny.
Alright, so what level is banishment?
4, so I take what, 27 necrotic damage?
You
I
take
think?
1d10
It's 4d10, right?
1d10 per level of spell.
Yeah, so 27 necrotic damage.
You take 27 necrotic damage, and banishment doesn't tell you where you end up, I don't believe.
Nope, no it doesn't.
So we'll figure that out later.
I rolled those dice.
All right. Berkana is, just to get you out of the initiative tracker, gone.
If I got hit by another one of those, I was dead.
Yep.
When a party member is like, listen, I don't care which hell I end up in, it's better than here.
Drost, you're up.
Alright, so Milo's booked it down the tunnel.
Yep.
Berkana blinked out of existence. Eli and Leroy are way down the tunnel. And I can't see anything to attack in front of me.
Correct.
That don't seem like the present state of affairs.
What you doing?
I'm looking for a rune in my inventory that just unfucks my current situation. I'm not finding it.
There's nothing, Nick.
There's nothing
Wait, don't you
in
technically
here.
still have foresight on you?
How long does foresight last?
That's concentration
8 hours.
anyways, right?
No, it's not.
It is not
It's
concentration.
not concentration. You have foresight on you.
Everything
Nine
I
level.
rolled with so far should have been with advantage. Fuck.
I mean,
Plus, advantage, all of it.
amazing. What are buffs, anyways?
Fuck, man.
Fucking necessary is what they are.
I feel when you super buff the shit out of one of your teammates and they just forget.
Lol. I mean, we ended combat, so like, and took a short rest, so I wasn't thinking
so
about it.
heroism is gone at this point, but you still have foresight.
Yeah. I mean, What's life if you're not living, right? Fuck it, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go the opposite direction of everybody else.
All right, heading back towards the entrance.
I'm gonna speed 60 feet back towards the entrance.
What the fuck?
All right. So,
GG drop.
how far is your dark vision?
120 feet.
All right, as you get 60 feet closer, your 120 feet of dark vision reveals this to you outside the entrance. You can see it coiling up to release beams of pressure that it's been launching down the tunnel at you. It's currently coiling up to release another one soon.
Hey, can you give me vision?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
see.
yeah, you're right. I'll drop a Berkana on the map. You can just be an observer over here. Hopefully you can see from
That's
there.
it.
Or maybe here. I don't know.
That's 40 feet by 40 feet.
That looks
If
kind
I-
of like a tank rifle.
If I make you invisible, can you still see Berkana? Or did that
No.
take it away from you? Okay, well, good. There you go. Just you're a camera now. Have fun.
What
You're chilling on a
fuck
rock?
is that storm elemental?
Is that what that is?
Worse, probably, but what the fuck? I am glad I got the fuck out of there.
What you doing, Drost? You got 40 feet left to the edge of the tunnel.
I'm gonna. How far up is it? Is it just right outside?
Right outside. I mean, it's a little bit away from the tunnel, but it's hovering just above the ground. It's been like aiming beams of pressure down the tunnel, so it has to be pretty much level with it.
I'm gonna giant smite.
Okay. Yoop, yoop, yoop.
Ambiginged. And I will spend my.
You're still 40 feet from the edge of the tunnel, technically.
Yep. So I spend my action to use 40 feet to get to the flush of the tunnel,
Oh, yep. I got you. I see what you're saying.
and then 20 to make it here.
That you
It's
can
a
do.
flash tunnel?
And I will. I will action surge because I get those back on a short rest. And make 3 strikes against it with my Von Inslater
Go for it.
at advantage.
Miss.
Oh,
Wait,
thank
why do you
goodness.
have something
Alright.
Dragon Slayer for this?
First off, normal damage.
Bonk.
Secondly, Giant Smite damage. Thirdly, Fire Rune.
Okay.
Which is a
Uh,
DC 17 strength save.
It is immune to the restrained condition.
Well, it
Fire
takes
Rune
the
has
fire
no
damage
effects.
anyways.
It does take the extra 2d6, yes. But this does not seem to have as much effect as you were hoping for.
Acceptable.
It's more like you pull out the fire into the air, and it's almost like the air swallows up the fire before it even hits. It still hits, but it's almost like the environment itself is making it harder to use fire damage here.
Interesting.
Almost.
Almost.
Thank goodness it's not.
Yeah, thank goodness it's not, but it's almost.
Thank God. And I will take my third attack. Advantage. Damage.
Bonk.
Smackety smackety. That was a lot of stuff. Hopefully this thing doesn't step on me.
Eli. Isn't it great that Dross and Eli are right in a row on the list?
Wow! I do love that actually. Alright, looking through Eli's spells. Eli is gonna see his buddy Dross go down the tunnel. And he's gonna follow. movement and action, so he's 20 feet from the outside.
Okay. We'll just say I stacked people up weirdly there, but it's probably more likely 20 feet from that point. Just so it's consistent.
Love it. Checking. Alright. How does Bardic Inspiration work? I've never played a Bard.
Bonus action, and somebody has to be within a certain range here. I think it's 60 feet.
60 feet, bonus action.
So, I mean...
Am I 80 feet away? Because Eli
This would be 20 feet away, so you're 50 feet away
20?
currently.
Oh, okay. So then I will go ahead and... Or Eli will give Drost a Bardic Inspiration.
Still...
Insert meme of Obama giving himself a medal.
Lamau. That's pretty true.
I know.
Oh, that used up 2 uses for some reason.
Lamau. But yeah, now you have a D12, Hog. That's pretty Hog.
That's movement, action, and bonus action for Eli, and I think that's it. I think that's all Eli does.
Okay. Milos, your friends have turned around and are running towards the threat, except for Leroy, who's still right behind you. Rakana, yo.
I don't know. I'm with Rakana, kinda. Only I saved Vanishing Smite for myself.
Holy
That
shit.
would have been a hilarious move. Holy fuck.
I don't like this. Well, hold on, let me read my spell.
Points crossbow itself, teleports to another dimension.
I'm really sad I wasted it. Now that we're in this shit.
You just punch yourself to another dimension at that point.
Alright. Fuck you, Drost. I'm gonna cast haste on myself, I guess.
Fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run 120 feet.
True, yeah, that's pretty true.
And then I'm gonna bonus action dash.
The hasted action dash?
No.
Where's the bonus action
Wait,
dash?
fuck. Damn it, I can't use both. I want to attempt to take 2 shots from here, although both will be at disadvantage. Or 1 shot from here, but it'll be at disadvantage with my hasted action.
Oh, yep, that makes sense. You have... Yeah, it's disadvantage anyways because the strong winds are knocking ranged attacks around.
Oh, I hate that.
And that is a miss.
Well, that's all I got.
Bonus action? Yeah, up to you.
I'd like to use my bonus action to cry.
That is acceptable. Your tears freeze.
Fuck.
Alright, Dross, as you roam up to this thing and hit it with your hammer, it looks down at you and just roars in your face, and lightning crackles along its entire length and begins to strike from the clouds above all around you. You and Eli. Eli is close enough to the entrance for this. Must make me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
As it uses... Where's the There it is. Alright. Dexterity saving throws.
I'm trying to. I'm checking to see if there's anything that causes Eli to get advantage or reroll on that or anything. I don't think so.
Okay. Those are both fails. You both take 27 lightning damage. Eli failed by 5 or more. Since Eli is also stunned until the end of his next turn.
What does stunned do?
You essentially lose the turn.
Oh.
It also drops
wait,
concentration
stunned?
and
Yep.
stunned. It drops concentration, you lose a turn.
Oh, Eli can't fly anymore.
Eli loses
Eli
flight.
loses flight.
You're essentially incapacitated for a turn. Leroy,
Yes.
back to you.
Unfortunate.
Technically,
Oh.
this is the configuration now, I guess.
True, that is pretty true. Alright, so if I fly 35 feet,
You do have a fly speed of 60.
oh, 60, not 35. Right. And then Eldritch Blast has 120.
That would
So I'm
reach.
going-
It would be at disadvantage, though.
Why?
He has ridiculously strong winds around him that make all ranged attacks at disadvantage.
Hold up, my lasers get battered away by the wind?
Yes.
That's pretty cringe, but also
It is a
respect
magic wind.
And
Magic wind. Yeah, magic wind. Yeah.
what if I were to totally dead?
That would not be at disadvantage.
Yeah, but it's probably got a nuts constitution save, but I'll still do it though.
Isn't it wisdom save?
I don't know. What do you think I know how to play this character? Yeah, it's wisdom.
dead.
Totally dead. I
it did.
pull out a ab-portion ass brass bell and whoopsie daisy. I'm actually gonna end up. What the heck? I want to be next to Milos. Oh, it's a wall. I see.
That's my bad. Yeah, let me put you there. I can just delete that wall. There's no reason for it to really be there.
All right. DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
27.
Oh, hold up. No, that's a lie. It's a 60-foot range. I'm a dang cheater.
You rolled, yeah, Lamau? I guess you have to Eldritch Blast then.
Yeah, I have to.
Well, now you know it rolled a 27 on a wisdom save, so.
I am gonna do my best to forget that information.
No, it's
Still
fine.
got-
I would like to pretend that information doesn't exist, if that's
Oh,
alright.
Yeah, that works too.
Ooh, crit fail. Only 27. Alright. First shot. Disadvantage. Cringe. Doesn't
Damn,
matter.
it does hit. Doesn't matter. Miss.
3.
Miss.
And I get a fourth one.
That's
'cause I'm level
true. He is
13.
pretty true. Miss. You do get
Okay,
one
well,
hit though.
I do get one hit though. Slash or D10. 10
Pog.
damage above average. Barely.
Pog.
We're pogging?
We
I
are
hit you.
pogging.
It knows I'm here now.
It does. Anything else,
Of
Leroy?
course, it kind of did before too.
You
All
good,
right.
Leroy?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Oh.
it finishes coiling up to release another blast of pressure down the tunnel on Leroy and Milos' side, also hitting Drost. It's actually, I can show you the thingy now. Yes. Wait, no. There we go. Uncheck that box, check this box. Yes.
There isn't like obvious cover in this tunnel, is there?
It's like this. Oh. Distance of this template is too large? Lamau?
I hate that.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a more sensible thing and see if it'll let me place it now. Okay, yeah, I think it was just... yeah, there we go. Pew-pew. So... I already rolled the damage for me. Pog, okay. Oh yeah, dexterity saves from all three of you.
I'm gonna Flash of Genius myself.
Okay.
This. Oh, hey, I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
That's true. This is a magical effect.
I probably should have noticed that earlier.
Low
Okay.
Mount. Still a fail, unfortunately. So that's 2 fails. Milo succeeds. Those of you who failed take 26 damage. That is 8 thunder, 18 cold.
Hog?
And then half damage for a success.
Yep. Half damage for a success. And you maintain your haste, which is Pog. Go ahead and roll that con save to keep flight as well.
Hog?
I don't know why I rolled. I couldn't have failed it.
And Dross, you failed, right? Yes, you did. So you get Yote blam against this wall. And you take 8 bludgeoning damage on impact.
A stone's endurance that?
Leroy, you hit the wall right above Milo's.
Mm-hmm.
You
How much was it? 8?
You took 8, Dross. Leroy takes 15 additional bludgeoning.
Oh, jeez. Hold up. I forgot to burn my my temp HP. My armor of Agath is shattered dramatically. 15 more bludgeoning damage? Are
That's
you
correct.
sure you want to do this to your players?
Yep. This
Blades
is
in the
pretty
Dark
true.
isn't that exciting. It is exciting, though. Ooh. Anyone who's flying drops to the floor.
Pog. Everyone,
Oh.
now that's everyone gone flying. And it's Dross's turn.
Alright.
Well, it was a good run, Berkana. Thanks for sticking with us through hell.
Sole survivor, but
10, 15, 20. Oh, wait. Berkana is straight up out.
Yeah,
Because
no,
if you
Berkana
hold it the
banished.
whole time, you're gone.
no, like if you're on from a different plane, you're gone. First turn, like frame 0, gone.
Don't you have to hold it for the whole duration to banish?
For a minute.
Yeah, you have to hold it for a minute to perma-banish someone.
Yeah, unless I landed
Oh,
somewhere
is that how
very
it works? That's fair
hostile.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, then we probably should roll that, shouldn't we? Fuck, I was
But
thinking you were
assumedly
just
you
gone
banish
turn
back
1.
to your village.
Well, it's a random spot to another plane, right? Could be anywhere in the world.
I think so.
I don't think it sends you like home. It sends you back to your home plane.
It doesn't have to send me home.
What if you're far from home, which I think is a superhero thing?
Let's see. To another plane of existence. Okay, so it has to be a full minute. That's correct. It just
Man,
says to the plane. It doesn't say where.
I really hope I fucked Berkana over with this one.
I'm gonna say we're gonna do the fun teleport mishap table. And I'm gonna say because you have no idea what, like, it's completely random, we're gonna use the worst case, which is the false destination. So roll me a D100, Berkana. All right.
Nice.
Berkana, you end up in the Demon Wastes.
Fucking seriously.
So close
Wait,
to your
isn't
home.
that your house?
Oh, I was thinking Hellstone. Never mind.
Oh, nope. Demon Wastes are the, like, fucking crags and canyons and shit, desert area where your home village is located in one of those canyons. But you're not sure where you are there, but that's where you are. So you're not immediately in danger for the next minute, thankfully. So Berkana is just gone. Drost, you're up.
Alright. I already moved my 30 or something feet back to this dude. don't remember how far it was, but it was less than my total movement.
Yeah, it was only like
Bonus
20 feet.
action, second win.
Hog. Pretty good roll.
Fucking bonkers. Back over 100, baby. Let's go. And swingy, swingy, swingy.
That's pretty true.
Alright, attack, advantage. Attack, advantage. Critties.
Hog.
Alright, so on that crit hit, I'm gonna activate my hammer's stone tier ability and cast flesh to stone on the target.
Okay. It is immune to the petrified condition.
Fuck. Alright, well now we know.
True.
Savage.
Would you like to throw your giant smite under the crit?
Oh, I probably should do that. Should I just roll 48 instead?
Yep. That makes sense. Just double it.
That is
Bonk. Starting to look pretty hurt.
absolutely disappointing. Attack?
That's a hit.
Alright. Here you go.
Anything else, Drost?
Action surge.
Of course.
I mean, I gotta do fucking damage to this thing.
Right, that
We
makes
got-
sense. Gotta
We got
end
work
it.
to do. Smack. Damage.
Blam.
Smack.
Hit.
Damage.
Blam.
Smack.
Hit.
That was almost a crit again.
Almost.
Damage.
Bam. It's definitely looking hurt at this point.
And
Yeah.
I'll drop a fire rune on the very last one,
Okay.
just for that extra 2d6 of fire damage.
Okay. That seems to tickle it a little bit, perhaps, potentially.
Tickle its pickle.
It does tickle its pickle.
Yeah.
So with your hammer strikes, it's interesting because you're hitting smoke, and it almost feels like you're hitting nothing. But you can feel, because of the magic in your hammer, this thing gets sent, like, bits of its couldn't quite call it flesh, but like the coils of its snake-like body get knocked away and kind of have to reform again every time you hit it. And they're struggling to reform now. Every time you hit, there's a little bit less speed in how quickly it's able to retain its shape.
Crust is just straight up furious George right now, swinging away.
Eli is stunned until the end of their turn. Milo.
Sorry, Eli.
So, because it's got the winds around it, I'm just going to be at disadvantage with ranged attacks, basically until it dies, or we die,
That's
one of the
pretty-
two.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
So, I don't know how much it'll help, but I'm going to use my last fabricate and attempt to make a kind of wind blast shield in front of Leroy and I.
Okay.
Ideally with a crenellation so that I can shoot through it.
Okay, I like that.
And I'll need to use both upgrades, and I'm gonna take some damage.
Oof. Unlucky.
Ouch. And then I need to roll a con save for haste,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna use my hasted action to attempt to shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, attack at disadvantage. You're 100 feet away right now, right?
Yep.
100 feet plus like
Elbow
30.
disadvantage, but that doesn't matter.
140 feet away. That is not a hit.
As
The
expected.
bolt gets knocked away by the roaring winds. Anything else, Milos?
That is all.
All right. It's going to put itself slightly into the tunnel, and it is an amorphous form, so it does not need to squeeze. And then it is going to activate a feature that just finished recharging. Howling winds roar all about it, causing icicles to rise up and snow to fly about, and cold air just begins to gather around all of you. I need everybody to make me Constitution saving throws, please.
Everybody?
Everybody. This reaches 120 feet from the creature.
God.
Does Milos get one while stunned?
Is this a
I'm
magical
not
effect?
stunned.
Eli is also no longer stunned. It was at the end of his turn that he was not stunned.
I meant Eli, but
Magical effect? Question?
This is a magical effect.
Pog. What the shit?
Sag.
Big Saggies.
So it's a good thing 3 of you rolled high, because this is 28 cold damage, halved on a success.
Think fuck.
And if you failed, you are also, again, stunned until the end of your next turn.
Not for real this time, guys.
I'm real glad I got the fuck out.
Why did Nick want to fight this? We
How much?
could have run away.
Blame Nick. Blame Nick.
how much damage?
28 cold, but you, so you
28,
take a quarter of
14,
that.
7.
Yeah, 7. Lamau.
Thank you.
Leroy.
Oh, I'm down.
Make me a death saving throw. 1 success.
Pog.
At the end of your turn, you stabilize.
Okay.
As all of your joints begin to freeze and you begin to frost over. And you enter a state of suspended animation.
I'm not so happy about being stabilized anymore.
Milo, since you're so close, you see Leroy start to slowly sink into the ice. Frost, you're up.
God.
Would it not be the
Move
turn timer for Frost?
up towards it. Looking at my actions, bonus actions. I'll pull up a charge of my Storm Rune, and with a bonus action, and start swinging away.
Go for it.
All right, smacks. Okay,
Bonk.
bonk. Second hit.
Bonk.
After bonk. Third hit.
Bonk.
Bonk and giant smite damage.
Bonk.
Alright, that's a little bit of movement, action, bonus action. We'll call that good for my turn.
Alright, Drost, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to dash 120 feet up straight into the air.
Oh,
Eli.
Eli will take this opportunity to use the staff to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Alright. Pog.
Which gets everybody in its radius. Wave of healing, choose up to 6 creatures. Each target regains 3d8 plus.
It does not, because those two are 100 feet away.
Oh, those two are 100 feet away.
They're 100 feet down the tunnel. Eli could potentially walk that way and place it right at the end of his range and get both of them, but no one else.
Alright, Eli will get the 2 of us out here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really feasible to reach the other group.
It's that chaotic evil coming back in.
17 for each of us.
Alright. Anything else on Eli's turn?
Eli's gonna move back. back into the tunnel another 30 feet. So put him 50 away.
All right.
And let's see, I still have to add my health back.
Is that the end of Eli's turn, though? All right.
And Eli's turn.
The end of Eli's turn, it dashes a further 120 feet up in the air. Milos, you're up.
I feel like I should know this, but I don't know this. If someone who is stabilized receives health, do they wake up?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to use my spell storing item to cast Cure Wounds on Leroy.
All right.
And pop for 12.
Hey, I'll take it. When you stabilize, you go to 1.
When you stabilize, you stay at 0 and no longer roll saves.
Okay. I did 1 to make it not be death saves image.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
now it's 12.
Anything else, Milos?
Hold on, let me reread haste real quick. Oh. I'm gonna use my hasted action to hide behind my little ice wall.
Okay, roll stealth. You made the cover in the middle of a completely open room. If something was looking for you, it would definitely know where you are. At the end of your turn, this thing is finally going to roar down at all of you. Take another legendary action to dash again, and then it'll take its turn to dash away. And it is running away from you. Is anyone pursuing it?
Well, it's checks notes. Now 500 feet away.
Yep, I just didn't know if we should end combat or if somebody's choosing to do something about it. You guys have high level
I
spells.
cannot do anything about that, and Eli doesn't know it's running.
Alright. So we will end combat there then, as it flees from you all.
Thank fuck.
Eli, as Drosseza leaves, he'll catch up with Eli, and they will both run back down the tunnel.
Alright. Did you find your companions hiding behind a bit of cover that Milos has created?
Very poorly hiding.
I chased it off.
Yeah? I died.
You look alive.
He got better.
I got better.
Got better.
She turned me into a newt.
That was the goal.
Shit, fuck. How are you two looking? That's not good. Checking
So-
spells.
Weird thing. When Leroy died, he seemed to like start sinking into the ice. And I don't know, that seems bad.
Then it would have taken him.
I did one.
It seemed like the dwarves that were trapped in the ice, but like it was going to be Leroy trapped in the ice.
Oh, so those things might be resurrectable.
I mean, they might not be dead. Who knows?
Interesting. That is a 4th level Cure Wounds from Eli to Leroy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, Eli, why do you sound like Barney the dinosaur?
I love you. You love me.
Can't even ask what a dinosaur is because they exist in this setting. What the fuck?
Right. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Let's get the fuck out of here.
There's only one way to go.
Are we getting
Yeah.
the fuck out of here or getting the fuck further in here so that nothing can get us from outside? Somewhere to take a rest for like 8 to 12 hours.
Did Perkona get pushed into the wall? Like, where the fuck is he?
No, because he gave me this and then cast what sounded like banishment on himself and then disappeared, which was a strange move for herself.
So, like, he's gone?
Very not here.
Berkana is a she, I believe.
Oh. I never noticed.
So, yeah, sort of. It's a creative use of banishment. I hope she gets better. I do have her ticket out.
Okay. Alright, as long as we can get the fuck out of here.
Sort of like holding the tuning fork and staring at it.
She must have been worse off than we thought after the battle with the Rakshasa.
I guess so. Something about that quarter leaving here or whatever.
Alright. Well, it was flying into the distance last I saw, but let's get further down the tunnel before it comes back.
Yeah, let's find a lovely room.
Yes. One moment. Let me think about something. Where is sending? Does it work across planes?
It has a chance to not work across planes. It otherwise does. I think it's you roll a d20. If it's a 1, it doesn't work.
Yes, 5% chance that it's on the right. I am going to cast sending on Berkana. At Berkana, I'm going to send a message to Berkana.
All right.
Roll
me that d20.
It's. Oh, sure. I guess I can do that before I roll it.
Might as well.
Release.
Be good.
Yay, hug. All right. Hi, Berkana. We fought off the scary thing. It is probably safe for you to come back now, if you can, so please do that.
But wait, we have a very convenient way to write Berkana out of the next episode, though.
Oh, were you trying to fuck off?
Well, it kind of works out that way, right? Because Kieran wasn't going to be here next
a little
week.
bit. Yeah, that's true.
It actually kind of works. It just works. And I will say, from a meta DM perspective, the two groups are rejoining each other soon, and Kieran chose to keep playing Nikarith, not Berkana, I believe.
Wow, no commitment. Yeah, I get it. I see.
So this is a convenient way to make things work
3
out.
years and 6 months.
If you think about it, this is really true to Berkana's Berkana's character. You know?
Dang it.
True.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I think she's just gonna take her chances and try walking the fuck home in her weakened state.
It's your home territory, at least. And perhaps during the next session that Kieran is around, we can dedicate a section for you to go through Berkana's epilogue. Kind of tell us what she did, where she's going, what she's doing.
Nah, no one cares.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's just how soon do you think we're gonna end up rejoining?
Within the next couple of sessions, 2 or 1.
Guys, she's not responding. Did I forget to say you can respond to this message?
I know how the spell works. I'm sure she would, but she'll just respond. I think I will take my chances walking the rest of the way home. I'm in my mountains.
Well, that's true.
Oh, she says she got back home. She's
He owns a mountain?
the rest of the way back. Well, power to her, I guess. I could spend another spell slot to affirm her for that, but I feel like she's fine.
I'm surprised she stuck around that long if she had a way to get back home that easily.
True.
Nope, it was a risk. I guess I'm just good at math this time.
This time.
Let's do it. Let's get further down the tunnel before that fucking thing comes back.
All right.
Doggies?
And that's where we'll pick up from next time. Thank you all for playing.
Hey.
Thank you for running.
Well-
Rip Berkana.
Welcome to Ice Hell.
My favorite.
Welcome party got to you.
I don't like the welcome party. Can I get a refund?
You didn't pay anything.
I paid in blood.
True, that's pretty true.
I don't know. That was kind of fun.
We didn't die.